What is up, everyone? Happy Friday, and welcome to another edition of Talking Timepieces with Tony. Today, I am wearing my Cartier Santos Large with the Cartier custom leather strap. And today, we're going to be talking about, is it okay to purchase an OEM strap? Well, it's always okay to purchase an OEM strap versus an aftermarket strap. So, having said that, I am walking on a cane. I didn't have any content thought up for this week at all, just because I had to go to the emergency room and get some shots in my back, and it's brutal. I have back problems. If any of you guys have them, it's just absolutely excruciating pain when you can't get up or you can't even put your clothes on or shoes. So been a little down and out this week because of what it does to you. It's really gnarly. So anyway, having said that, let's talk about OEM straps and aftermarket straps. Okay, so again, I didn't really have anything to talk about this week, to be honest. I mean, usually I can think something up, but in this case, I was just, I was kind of out of it because of my back problem. But I did get a question today, and I thought, you know what, I'll just go with that. So it's Q&A. So, and I'll put the question up in the video so you can read it. So I don't have it printed out. I can't even get my iPad online for some reason right now. So I'm just like, fuck it. I'm just going to wing it. But the question basically was from Joe Sylvia. And he asked me, he said he was having a hard time finding an OEM strap for his Omega Seamaster 300, and wanted to know, basically, he said, with a deploying clasp buckle, and wanted to know about if Zalande was okay or whatever. And so I responded back to him, and I'm like, well, I don't recommend Zalande because anyone who's seen my video on that knows how I feel about them. I think they're way overpriced. I think they're, FKM rubber I don't like it. Bottom line, we all know that. So if you haven't seen it, you can go find it. It's basically what I think about Zalande straps. But I did say go for it if that's what you want to do. I mean, I'm not going to try to say don't buy them because they suck. I mean, just it's up to you, man. You buy what you want. It's your watch. I did say to him that, I don't recommend it for the money. There is Rubber B, I think they're called. And then you should be able to order it from Omega directly and whatever. So he had then sent me a follow-up question. Do I think it's worth spending $550 for an OEM Omega strap, rubber strap with a deployment buckle? So the whole thing is I said, no, I don't think it's really worth it. But if it's something you want, then of course it's worth it if you're going to, basically enjoy it. So when it comes down to it with a luxury watch, OEM straps can be very expensive. Aftermarket straps can be very good, but in certain cases, this is where I recommend OEM straps. So for instance, with my Cartier Santos, it's an integrated rubber leather strap, or, then you have the bracelet as well. And the strap costs $363, and it took 4 months to make, but it's custom made and it suits me, and it suits the watch. So I do really like it. Was it worth $363 in the grand scheme of looking at how much money it costs? No, because you can go online and buy alligator straps for $100. You know what I mean, or less, of course. And I've had plenty of them. So, in a sense, aftermarket straps. When I had my Cartier Tank or any other watch that takes a general type of a strap, a 20mm 22 or whatever else it is, without any integration, then I recommend aftermarket straps. There's nothing wrong with it. I think, they look good. They're perfect. You could put the, depending on what kind of the buckle it is, you can even take the OEM buckle off of your strap and put it on the aftermarket strap. With Cartier, because of the lock system, I wouldn't buy an aftermarket strap. There's a company called Deluxe that do aftermarket straps for this watch. They're like $200, but I've seen some videos on that, and they don't look like they're anything worth 200 bucks. The quality is not that good from what I could see. Plus, I don't trust an aftermarket strap specifically for this watch. All right, so having said that, going to the Omega Seamaster, that's also integrated. So if you want an integrated strap, that's going to fit that watch the way that that watch is meant to be worn, then this is where I suggest going OEM. Okay, it's 550 bucks with a deployant buckle. If that's what you want, that's awesome. But here's the thing: if you're planning on keeping the watch for years to come, and that's your watch, you have no intention of selling the watch because you love it, right? That's why we wear these things. Then yeah, it's absolutely worth it if it brings you joy. Now, he said he was going to go to an Omega boutique and try one on the rubber, and that's exactly what I would recommend anyway. So try it on, see if the rubber works for you. If it does and you love it, then spend the 550 bucks and you won't regret it, because now you've got options on your watch. You can dress it up, dress it down, whatever you want to do, and it looks killer, and however you want to wear it. So yeah, I recommend it. If you have like for instance, the Cartier tank, which doesn't have a lock system in it, then buy aftermarket all day long. Buy as many as you want. With something like Omega, say for instance, you wanted a color that wasn't available through Omega. For instance, like in my case, I bought the Zalande silicone strap for 175 bucks in white because I have the white dial Omega. Then that's cool too, because the watch looks good with the white strap on it. If you were looking for, again, any OEM strap that belongs to the company, the OEM meaning its original manufacturer strap, if they don't have colors that you like, then yeah, you can go aftermarket, and then just do it and have fun with it. But again, so am I getting myself lost up in here? So basically, generally the things I would recommend, if you plan on selling the watch, then don't do it, because you're not going to get anything additional because you spent 550 bucks on a rubber strap. People aren't going to give a shit that you spent money on an extra strap. They'll go out and buy their own extra strap if they want one or need one or whatever they want to do. But basically, if you're going to keep that watch and that's the watch you love and it's your forever watch, or it's going to be a Grail watch or something in your collection, then by all means spend the money. It's worth it. Again, if you're going to try to sell the watch, then you're not going to get that money back. You're not going to get the money back for the watch anyway. In general, you'll take a much bigger hit on the resale value of that watch, because they don't care that you have an extra strap, really. So having said that, I think that's pretty much it. Like I said, I had a really bad week with having to go to the emergency room, get a couple of shots going, and whatever. It's been kind of a nightmare. And so I don't really have too much else going on. And other than that, my channel, I had another comment about upgrading the quality of my video. I'm like, dude, I just bought a light, bought microphone, all that stuff, and upgraded my phone camera and whatever. And I have hardly any, I have subscribers and I appreciate all of you. But not until if my channel goes, I get a lot of comments that people love my channel. However, up to 400 subscribers went relatively quick. I'm just under 500 right now, and that's been, the last couple of weeks I've been trickling in subscribers. So, if I don't get any, like, if something doesn't happen, bottom line is I might just shut the channel down. I don't want to, but what's the point? I don't make any money from this. I don't do it for any money, monetary reasons, but at the same time, it feels good when people are watching your content and enjoy your videos. I look at someone like Watch Gringa, for instance, and she started like a couple years ago, if not even that, and doesn't know anything about watches. Granted, she knows more about watches than she did, and she's got 25,000 freaking subscribers. Maybe I should grow my hair long and put on some makeup and act like a dingbat, and I'll get 25,000 subscribers. It's just reality. Or Paul Thorpe, maybe I'll act like a Rolex cop and be real serious about all of this, and who knows? Anyway, I appreciate everyone who is watching though, so I thank you all, and let's talk soon.